today, the theme that I am thinking about is sensation and just kind of noticing sensations in the body, maybe more subtle sensations. Not trying to assign anything to them, but just kind of beginning to open up to how you feel differently in each moment and just kind of learning to accept those different feelings and then let them pass and move on to the next one. So that is the general idea for the class. But yeah, we'll start in our comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you. And just close the eyes and begin to enjoy your breath in and out of the nose. And just notice here where you feel the breath. What happens in the physical body when you inhale and when you exhale. And just notice how each breath is a little different. The next time you inhale and exhale, just draw your attention to your feet, your toes. Just imagine the breath going there. Allow yourself to experience the sensations in your feet. And start to allow the breath to travel into the calves, the knees. Just notice again the sensations. Begin to travel up a little bit more into the thighs, the hips, the connection of your roots to the ground. Begin to experience this warmth in the lower half of the body as you fill yourself up with the breath. Open to those physical sensations. Notice the belly rising and falling with the breath. The expansion of the ribs. The heart lifting. Continuing to fill yourself up with the breath. Notice the sensations in your shoulders, elbows, all the way down to your fingers. The sides of the neck, the jaw. You can let go in the tongue a little bit here. Travel up to the forehead and all the way through the crown. Experience yourself here. Feel these sensations of the breath, noticing how the body has started to transition. The next time you inhale, imagine that breath coming in through the tips of your toes. And inhale for the count of 4 until the breath gets all the way through the crown of the head, and pause. Experience yourself suspended in this fullness in this moment, and then exhale for 4 and pause. Emptying yourself here, letting the breath go all the way back down through the toes. And inhale for the count of 4. Pausing at the top, and then when you feel ready, exhale for the count of 4. And just continue this breath, pausing at the top and the bottom of the breath. Noticing the sensations of the breath traveling all the way up through the crown and then back down through you again. After that third cycle of this balanced breath, let an inhale sweep the arms out and up. Reach up tall here, sniff in a little more air. And then exhale, bring your hands down to heart center. Take a big breath in, feel the breath travel all the way up, and notice the sensation of the thumbs against the breastbone, the warmth between your hands. And when you exhale, just imagine you are pulling yourself a little bit farther inward with this natural gravitation to yourself through the breath. Take a big inhale here again, and then on the exhale, pull yourself in a little deeper and begin to feel that warmth inside of you. Just return to a natural flow of your breath, letting these sensations dance within you and outside of you. And maybe here you set an intention for your practice. Maybe you make a commitment to allow those intentions to reveal something to you. Allow those sensations to express a part of you that maybe is hidden. The next time you inhale, let the arms float back out and up again. Reach up tall, interlace the fingers, and press the palms up towards the sky. Relax the shoulders, and on your exhale, just begin to lean over to the right. Inhale back up to center. And exhale, lean over to the left. And do this a couple more times. Again, just keeping that gaze inward, following the breath within you and noticing how it expresses itself through these sensations externally. What's happening in the shoulders, the hips, that space between the eyebrows. The next time you drop over to the left, let it be your last, and come back to center and just slowly release the arms down beside you. From here, we'll extend the legs out long in front of us and just tap out your knees here a little bit. Wiggle the toes, rotate the ankles, maybe keep the eyes closed. to help facilitate that inward gaze. And then we'll swing the legs around and make our way into a tabletop position. And once you make it to your tabletop, spread the fingers out wide, stacking wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, and tuck your toes under here. Spread that pinky toe out and just begin to press yourself back so you begin to feel the stretch in the backs of your feet and the back of your toes, and just kind of rock side to side here. And notice what's happening as the toes connect to the earth and the breath again travels up from the tips of your toes. What's happening in the hips again, the shoulders, the elbows. Maybe you let go of the head and the neck and just let it release down. And then we'll inhale back up to our neutral table and drop the belly, lift the chest. Put a little bend in your elbows here and just kind of rock side to side here, continuing to breathe into those sensations as you arch the back. Begin to gently engage the core by pulling the belly button in and up. And feel that activation of your center here now radiates all the way through to the fingertips and back down to the toes. We'll meet back at center, and the next time you exhale, press the mat away, round the spine, release the head and neck down. And just slowly shake the head yes, shake the head no. Notice what you feel here, maybe rocking forward and back. And then we'll begin our cat-cow. We'll inhale forward, drop the belly, lift the chest. And exhale, press the mat away and curl. And maybe you pick up the pace a little bit here with your breath. Allowing that activation of your center to invigorate you. And allow those changes that happen with each breath to move through you a little more quickly and a little more freely even now. And from here, we'll just start to draw some circles with the hips, adding to our cat-cow. Maybe the head draws circles as well. Let the body move freely. Allowing those sensations to work through you, opening yourself up to these feelings. We'll change the direction of the rotation if you haven't already. Take a few more deep breaths there, and then we'll meet back at center. From here, when you come back to your neutral spine, walk your hands a little bit farther forward. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, send the hips up and back for down dog. Once you make it there, maybe you put a little bend in the knees, root down in the base of the index finger and the thumb. Pull the shoulders back away from the ears. And take some deep breaths right here, maybe rocking side to side, maybe staying still. Give yourself what you need. Keeping the breath in and out through the nose. We'll come to stillness in our down dog. And on your next inhale, just release the knees back down to your table, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, send the hips up and back, down dog. We'll do this 3 more times. We inhale, come back into tabletop, drop the belly, lift the chest. And exhale back to down dog. Notice your core here as you continue to do this, allowing that
radiation from your center to move through you,
highlighting those sensations.
One more time. Inhale into our table, drop the belly, lift the chest.
And exhale back, down dog.
Once you make it to this last down dog, look between your hands and begin to walk your feet forward until you find your forward fold. Once you make it there, just let yourself dangle, maybe shake out the wrists or rotate the wrists, wiggle the fingers. And take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth now. Releasing anything that maybe you're still holding on to. And then slowly begin to roll yourself all the way up to standing. Take your time here, let the head and neck be heavy. Really feel your way all the way up to standing.
And once you make it there, close the eyes, find your mountain pose, and take 3 deep breaths in and out through the nose, letting that prana or life force in the breath flow all the way through you now as you kind of untangled the body a little bit already. After that 3rd breath, on your inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, separate the arms and fold. Inhale into your halfway lift, and exhale, fold down. Plant the hands and step or jump back to plank. Take a deep breath in plank, and then on your exhale, lower knees, chest and chin, or chaturanga. Inhale into your up dog or your cobra, and exhale back to down dog.
Take a big breath in and out through the nose, noticing what you notice in this down dog now. And then extend the right leg back behind you and open up that right hip, bending the knee. And just draw some circles with that right knee. Notice how the body feels all the way through the fingers and change the rotation of the knee. And slowly make your way back to center, opening that knee out, squaring the torso and the shoulders with the front of the mat. Take a big breath in and out, and then inhale, sweep that leg all the way forward between your hands, coming into your lunge. Release the back knee down, untuck those back toes, and lift yourself up into your low lunge crescent. Once you make it here, notice if you're clenching in those right toes. Breathe into the front of the left hip and pull that right hip crease back a little farther. Allow that sun, that fire in the belly, your strength, your core to, again, shine through the whole body with the breath, helping you to notice these sensations. The next time you exhale, sink a little deeper into your lunge. Take a big breath in, and then on your exhale, begin to straighten that front leg, release the fingertips down to the floor. Inhale, come back up into your lunge, lifting the arms, bending into that right knee. And then exhale, straighten that leg, release the arms down. 2 more times. Inhale, forward. And exhale, down. Inhale, forward. And exhale, down. And this time we'll stay down. And just imagine you're dragging that right heel back towards you, pulling right hip back, lengthen through the crown. Take a couple of big breaths right here. Close the eyes. Let go in the head and the neck here. Maybe you let go in the torso even more and just let the spine round. And breathe into these sensations. Just imagine the breath is going exactly where you feel something. Let that light shine inward. The next time that you inhale, come forward again into your lunge.
Tuck the back toes under and begin to walk yourself a quarter turn to the left until you're in a wide leg forward fold. Put a little bend in your knees here. Press through the outer edges of your feet. Take a deep inhale, and then exhale, just fold down. Let go in the head, let go in the neck. Spread the toes, really root down in the four corners of your feet. And just notice what you notice here, maybe on the right side of the body still. Take one more big breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Again, letting go of anything extra, coming back into this present moment. And then walk yourself over to the left again, coming into your lunge on the other side. Once you make it here, we're going to plant the hands down, send that left foot all the way back out and up, three-legged dog. Bend that left knee, open up the left hip, and start to draw those circles on the left side. Keep rooting down in the hands. Change the direction of your rotation and just feel the breath move through this left hip now. Take one more big breath in and out, opening up the hip in stillness, squaring the shoulders. And then inhale that left leg all the way forward again into your lunge. Release the back knee, untuck the toes, and sweep the arms up for your low lunge crescent. Keep pulling that belly button in and up, engaging the core, sinking into that left knee and opening the front of the right hip now. Notice if you're clenching in the left toes. If the shoulders are up by the ears, just let them release down. And let the breath fill you up here. Take two more deep breaths right here, and then we'll begin our flow. Take a big inhale, and then on the exhale, release the fingertips down, straighten that front leg. Inhale all the way back up into your lunge. And exhale, straighten and fold. And just continue at your own pace here for 3 more cycles. Notice what happens in the arms. What do you pick up when you rise, and what do you let go of when you fall back down? And after that 3rd cycle, just pause here with the legs straight. Imagine you're dragging that left heel back again, pulling left hip back. Take a couple of big breaths right here. Again, maybe you let go in the head and the neck. Maybe the spine rounds. Let go of any expectation and just allow the breath to carry you into the posture where you feel it the most. And maybe that's a physical feeling at the most, or maybe it's a more subtle, energetic feeling. Sometimes we don't have to go deep into a posture to feel something or have something revealed to us from within. Take one more big breath in and out right here. And then inhale forward into your lunge again. Tuck the right toes under. Walk yourself that quarter turn to the right again, back into your wide leg forward fold. Adjust your feet. Press through the outer edges. Lift the toes. Send the hips back. Take a big breath in. Spine is long. And then exhale. Just surrender and fold down again. Let go in the head and the neck, and then this time maybe you allow some free-flowing movement to happen, maybe bending one knee, rocking to one side. Find a connection to your breath in this movement, whatever it looks like for you. It may not look like what mine looks like. And notice what's happening in the shoulders. Can you let go completely in the upper half of the body, other than that gentle engagement of your core, just to keep you stable?
Just allow the breath to move through the lower half of the body. Couple more breaths right here. We'll meet back at center. Once you make it back to center, take a big breath in through the nose, out through the mouth again. And then walk yourself that quarter turn around to the right so you're back at the front of your mat. Plant the hands down, step back to down dog. Once you make it to down dog, take a deep breath in and out, and then we'll take our flow. Inhaling forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale back to down dog. Take a deep breath in and out in down dog through the nose. And then we'll inhale forward to plank again. And exhale, lower all the way down to the floor. Untuck the toes, keep the hands under the shoulders, elbows pulled in tight. And inhale up to a baby cobra. And exhale, lower back down. Inhale up, baby cobra. And exhale, lower down. 2 more times. Inhale up. And exhale down. And inhale up. And exhale down. Take a full breath in and out here. Tuck the toes under. Press yourself back up to plank. And exhale back to down dog. Take a couple deep breaths in your down dog. Spread the fingers, spread the toes, and then extend the right leg back behind you again. Sweep it all the way forward into your lunge. And from here, pull the belly button in and lift up to your high lunge crescent. Reach the arms up, keep pulling right hip back, spread those right toes, and press firmly through the heel of the left foot. Take a big breath in and out right here. And then slowly begin to open yourself out to warrior two. Make sure that right heel is headed towards the arch of your left foot. Relax the shoulders down, close the eyes, and breathe into this warrior two. Feel the breath travel in again from the tips of your toes and wind up and down the body. Feel the belly button pull in towards the spine on those strong exhales, activating you, allowing the breath to flow with freedom and clarity. Take a deep breath in and out right here. And then the next time you inhale, straighten that front leg, bring the palms to touch overhead. Exhale, sink all the way back down. Inhale, flip the palms, come up. And exhale down. We'll go one more time. Inhale up. And exhale, maybe you sink down a little bit more. Bring that right elbow on top of the right thigh. Sweep left arm forward and up for extended side angle. Keep pressing through the outer edge of your left foot. Relax that left shoulder. Breathe into the left side body. Keep the core active. Use that right hand and arm to kind of spiral the heart open a little bit more. Take one more deep breath in and out here. And then just let that left arm fall in front of your face. Come all the way back up to warrior two. Take a deep breath in and out there. And then straighten that front leg, cut your hips back, and begin to reach as far forward as you can before releasing right arm down to the shin, the floor block, left arm up. Wherever you come here for your triangle, notice if this left hip starts to kind of want to come forward. See if you can spiral the heart open again, using this hand as leverage to lift you up. And imagine a string is pulling from the crown of the head, lengthening that space between the bottom of your ears, the tops of your shoulders. Breathe into those sensations. Again, here, notice what you notice. Maybe close the eyes. Go back in again. Let that strength from your core hold you up. And then extend that left arm over the ear again. And cartwheel the arms all the way back up. Keep that front leg straight. Release left hand back. Scoop up with the right for a reverse triangle. Release that right shoulder away from the ear. Breathe into the right side body now. Take a deep inhale, and then on your exhale, bend back into that front knee. Cartwheel the arms all the way back down into your lunge. Plant the hands and step back to down dog. Take a big breath in and out here. And then we'll take our flow. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale back to down dog. Take a big breath in and out in down dog. And then extend that left leg out behind you and sweep it all the way forward into your lunge. Be springy on that back foot, firmly pressing through the heel and lift up to your high lunge crescent on this side. Spread those left toes out. Keep pulling that left hip back. Feel the opening in the front of the right. Take a big breath in and out there. And then slowly begin to open yourself out to your warrior two on this side. Press through the outer edge of that right foot, line up the left heel with the arch of the right. Sink down into that left knee. Close the eyes here again. Breathe into these sensations on this side. Relax the shoulders. Just notice where you feel this, physically or more subtly. Take a deep breath in and out here, maybe sinking a little deeper on that exhale. And then inhale, straighten the front leg, lift the arms overhead. Exhale, sink back down. Inhale up. And exhale down, and we'll go 3 more times here. Maybe you even close the eyes during this movement and feel that energy of the body move through you from the inside out. When you sink back into your warrior two, bend that left elbow, place it on the top of the thigh, sweep right arm forward and up for extended side angle again. Keep engaging in the core here. Reach through that right pinky finger, relax right shoulder. Strong legs here, 2 more deep breaths in and out. Opening up the right side body. And then just allow that right hand to fall in front of your face. Sweep the arms all the way up, straightening that front leg. Release right hand back, scoop up with the left for your reverse triangle. Keep reaching through that left pinky finger, spread the toes. And then inhale back up, keeping front leg straight. Cut your hips back and begin to reach forward with that left hand. Releasing that left hand down, right arm up for your triangle, and really spiral the heart open. Press that right hip back. Feel that inward spiral of the left thigh, waking up the adductor muscles, the inner thigh. Keep breathing here, pulling that left hip back a little bit more with an exhale. Just notice how that feels. And then extend that right arm back over your ear, reach, and sweep it all the way back up to your warrior two. Take a deep breath in and out right there. And then cartwheel the arms all the way back down into your high lunge. Plant the hands and step back to down dog. Take a big breath in and out in down dog. And then inhale forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga.
Inhale, up dog or cobra, and exhale, back down dog.
Once you make it to this down dog, take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let go of anything extra. Feel what's happening now, and then look between your hands and either step or jump forward to the top of your mat. Inhale into your halfway lift, flat back, and exhale, fold. And inhale, take that wide arm sweep, come all the way out and up. And exhale, bring hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in and out right here through the nose. Feel the sensation of the thumb against the breastbone, the warmth between your hands again. Feel the pulse, your rhythm, and how the breath now moves from the soles of your feet all the way to the crown of the head. And from here, we're going to walk the feet in closer together so we can kind of pin the knees together if you can, or just in close. And on an inhale, we're going to come up onto the balls of the feet, coming up onto the tippy toes. And exhale, release the heels down, lift the balls of your feet up off of the mat. Inhale, come up again. And exhale, go back. And use the power of your core here to keep you stable as you inhale up and exhale back. Find a drishti or a focal point maybe. The next time the feet come back down to the mat, just take a full breath in and out. And then we'll come back up onto the tippy toes or on the balls of your feet. And on an exhale, just begin to lower yourself down about halfway for this squat on your tiptoes or on the balls of your feet. Pull the belly button in, tailbone goes down. Feel that strength of your legs, big breath in, and then exhale, sink a little deeper. Take another deep inhale and exhale, sink a little deeper until the hips come down to your heels. Take a big breath in, sweep the arms out and up. And exhale, bring hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Feel those sensations in the legs. Maybe the shaking, just allow that to radiate through you. Take another deep breath in with hands at heart center. And exhale, bring yourself all the way back up to standing on your tiptoes. And exhale, come all the way back down. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, back down. Take a full breath in and out here. And then the next time you exhale, just release the hands back behind you, coming to your seat. Roll yourself all the way back on the mat and just rock and roll forward and back here, rounding the spine. Close the eyes. And find a connection to your breath here. Just allow this rocking and rolling movement to help you release anything extra, again, that you're holding on to so you can feel what's happening now. Maybe an exhale falls out of the mouth. And then the next time you rock back, just pause there. Hug the knees into the chest, round the spine. Feel the belly press into the thighs maybe. Relax the shoulders, relax the space between the eyebrows. And feel that energy of that movement flow through you here. Feel the breath travel in through the toes again and wind all the way up and around the body, through the crown of the head. Take 3 more deep breaths here, feeling the sacrum, the low back spread across the mat. Notice if you're over clenching in the fingers. Let the breath travel all the way there. And then slowly just release the torso down, bring the knees up so they're over your hips, flexing your toes up towards the sky. Bring your palms to your thighs, press the thighs into the hands, hands into the thighs, and again, feel the low back just kind of spread across the mat when you engage the core. And the next time you inhale, we're going to extend that right leg out, let it hover. Exhale, pull everything back in. Inhale, extend, left leg out, let it hover. And exhale, pull it all back in. And notice if you're getting a big rock in the pelvis when you do this. See if you can get this movement slow and controlled. Really feel what it feels like to have that sense of strength in your core. Using that energy that we released and moved through the body in that rocking now to isolate the movement. The next time you extend the left, let it be your last. Bring knees back over hips, bring your hands to the behind your thighs, and extend the legs up towards the sky. And just rotate the ankles around, wiggle the toes. Take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Notice what you notice here. Maybe the hands come to your side, maybe you use them to hold on to the legs. And no need to force the legs to be straight. There can be a little bend in the knees. Take a deep breath in and out right here. And then the next time you exhale, we're going to bring the knees towards the shoulders for like a happy baby with the legs, but arms stay down beside you or they can be underneath the thighs. Inhale, straighten the legs back up towards the sky. And exhale, send the knees towards the armpits for that happy baby. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. And once you make it down, again, hands can stay underneath the thighs beside you, or you can hook your big toes with your peace fingers for your happy baby. And just take some big breaths right here. Again, maybe rocking side to side. Now releasing that energy from the isolated movements and allowing those sensations to flow through you and pass. Releasing you from anything that happened in the past or any clench that built up. Coming back into the sensations of the here and now. And from here, we'll just slowly release the toes. If you have them there, bring the knees back together, feet down to the floor. Walk your heels in close to your hips. Walk shoulder blades down the spine. Extend the neck here, making space between the bottom of your ears and the tops of your shoulders. Spread the toes, and on your inhale, lift the hips up for your bridge pose. And exhale, lower down. And just continue this fluid movement here, now allowing the pelvis to rock and tilt when you lower. And come back to neutral when you lift up, lengthening the spine. Feel that fluidity of the breath, your body as an open vessel. Notice if you're clenching in the glutes when you lift. The next time you lift up, just pause there, walk the shoulder blades in a little bit more. Send the hips high. Imagine the heels are pulling towards you, kneecaps are going forward. And maybe you interlace the fingers underneath your sacrum. Take some deep, deep breaths right here, keeping the knees in line with your hips as best you can. The next time you exhale, just release the hands, slowly lower down, and windshield wiper the legs back and forth. Close the eyes. Let everything be soft as you do this. Fully releasing the need to hold, the need to isolate. And again, just feeling these sensations from within travel through you and out of you. Maybe the exhales begin to fall out of the mouth. We'll meet back at center here and just begin to rock and roll forward until you come up to seated. And once you make it to your seat, bring the soles of the feet together, knees out wide apart. And maybe you make fists with your hands to kind of lift yourself up to come more onto your sit bones. And just check in with where you want the heels to be. They can be in really close to the pelvis, or they can be farther out, or like a middle distance. Give yourself what you need there. And just kind of flap your butterfly wings here. Sit up nice and tall, relax the shoulders. Maybe you let another exhale fall out of the mouth to release any tension. Feeling yourself continue to open up here from within to make space to feel those sensations a little more. And then we'll pause with the legs here. Take a big inhale, lengthen the spine up, and on the exhale, begin to tilt the pelvis forward, coming down about halfway. Once you make it here, make any adjustments with your hands. If they're on your ankles, maybe they come to your toes. Pull the shoulders back, take another big breath in, and then on the exhale, fold a little more. Inhale, lengthen again, and exhale, just surrender into your fold. And maybe you bring the forearms to the outer edges of your shins here to kind of help pull you a little bit farther before you release down. And just let go in the head and the neck. Take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let everything soften. And take some big breaths here, beginning to elongate the exhales. And just begin to notice the breath. Fully releasing any need to hold yourself up, any attachment to where you should be in this fold, and just enjoy exactly where you are. Breathe into this openness within you. Let the breath fill you up here as you bow down to yourself. And as you gaze inward, traveling with the breath, feel those sensations beginning in your toes and going all the way up to the crown of the head again. And as the breath passes over those physical or subtle sensations, just let it spend a little more time there. Give yourself space to feel what you feel, noticing what you notice. And then without holding on to it or attaching anything else to it other than just what it is here and now, move on to the next. Enjoy the changes happening within you. Embracing each moment as a new opportunity to see yourself in a new way. Take one more big breath in and out right here. And then slowly begin to prop yourself back up. Bring the knees together with your hands. And once you make it there, just recline all the way back down onto the mat. Extend the legs out. Reach the arms back behind you. Point the toes forward. Walk the shoulder blades in and down. Just breathe into this full body stretch here. Feel the connection of the ground beneath you, those physical sensations of your body touching the mat. Take one more big breath in and out right here. And then hug that left knee into the chest. And once you make it there, take hold of the outer edge of the left knee, extend left arm out beside you. And on an exhale, just slowly pull the knee across the body for your twist. Keep that left shoulder planted. Maybe the gaze goes to the left. And notice if you're clenching in the glutes, the hips. And just let them release into the floor, stacking on top of each other. Imagine the tailbone moving down towards your heels, crown of the head, moving farther away from the shoulders to lengthen the spine. Take 2 more breaths right here. And then inhale back up to center, realigning the spine, extending that left leg back out long. Just take a full breath in and out here, noticing what you notice now. And then hug that right knee into the chest. Take hold of the outer edge of the knee with the left hand, extending right arm out beside you. And on an exhale, just pull that knee across the body for your twist on the other side. Take a big breath in and out. Make any adjustments in the neck. Soften in the glutes. Let the shoulders release. And just breathe into this final unfurling, this unwinding of the body. Allowing all of those sensations that you felt to begin moving through you a little bit easier in each moment. Closing the eyes and enjoying that warmth of the breath again as it winds up and down the body. The next time that you inhale, just slowly make your way back to center again. Realign the spine, extend the leg out long, extend the arms back behind you again. Take a big breath in, reach through the toes, reach through the fingers, full body stretch here. And then the next time you exhale, just let everything soften, arms come back down beside you. And begin to fully release into the mat for Shavasana. If you'd like to bring props underneath your knees or a pillow underneath your head, give yourself what you need. Begin to settle into this physical stillness, but traveling in ever so deeper again. Noticing what you notice in the body. Notice if you can let go in the toes, the feet, the ankles, knees and hips, and just let the breath swim in the lower half of the body again. Nourished by that warmth from within you. Let the belly be soft, the shoulders settle, the sides of the neck release. The elbows and the hands soften. Let the lips separate and that space between the eyebrows open up, allowing you to travel fully in. Begin soaking in the sweetness of this openness of your practice. Slowly begin to come back to your breath. And as the breath begins to deepen, feeling yourself come alive now from within. Maybe you allow some small movements to begin to happen. Enjoy the soft sensations of these movements as they release you from one moment and open you to another.
Feel that stability and security in those changes as you stay with your center. Maybe those movements begin to grow. Maybe you move the muscles of the face around. Maybe giving yourself a little smile here, enjoying how your body moves differently in each moment, and how from within you open yourself up to these possibilities in each moment. When you feel ready, just slowly make your way to your right side. Begin to prop yourself back up into that comfortable seat. And bring your hands to heart center. Once you're here, again, take that deep breath in. Let the breath travel in from your toes, going all the way up to the crown, pausing at the top. And then exhale all the way back out again through the nose. Feeling the breath travel all the way back down to the toes. Inhale, come all the way up with the breath. Moving through the whole body, and then exhale, move all the way back down and out again. And one more time, big breath in. And out. Notice how that intention moves through you now. Notice these sensations here. And let a wave of gratitude wash over you for allowing yourself to experience yourself in this way. Breathing into sensations and letting them go. It was my honor to guide you. Namaste.